Monochrome, monochrome, monochrome. Is there anything else which is more fun to discuss? And today we're going to talk about these rumors about the new Ricoh GR IV Monochrome edition. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thomas Love here from One Lens Only, and today we're gonna talk about these rumors because they're starting to spread. I saw them on Fuji Rumors. I was expecting to hear more from Pentax Rumors, but maybe it's coming. And they're all talking about the new Ricoh GR IV that is supposed to hit the market on January 2025 and later on during the year also a monochrome version. Now, this makes me particularly happy because I see that good practices were born with one brand of camera and then they spread around. I can think about the film simulations that started with Fuji and then Panasonic implemented them in the S9 and then also Nikon implemented them in the Z50 Mark II that they just released. So now film simulations or cooking the lot is something that is a given. It's a standard for the market, and this makes me full of joy because I see that monochrome, it took a while, but then eventually it's becoming more and more popular. We saw, well, of course, apart from Leica, and then we saw it implemented in a different way into the little Pixie, which I loved and I used, and then I saw also some Pentax coming with monochrome. But then when we talk about modern cameras such as the Leica Q3, well, that's a bit of a limit because we discussed it already. In order to remove the bare filter, they will not be able to apply the phase detect autofocus, so it's still based on contrast. So let's see what this Ricoh camera will be all about. Now, when it comes down to Ricoh is famous because, of course, it's super pocketable, lightweight, it's the real EDC, and then it also has a big sensor because APS-C sensor for such a tiny body, it's a great thing. But then when you go around snapping pictures for the city, I had the chance to try it when I was still in Vancouver, so if you missed the episode, please find it up here. I saw the people that go around with the Ricoh, they don't really care about the framing. They're using like gangsta, like when you're using your gun like that, and they shoot like there's no tomorrow, and then the framing. And also the image quality, I have to say, unfortunately, is not up par to, let's say, Fuji, because Fuji is the APS-C reference, but still, it's good enough. So here we're talking about a camera which is not top-notch of the market, but it's good enough for everyday use, of course, not for professional use, but that's good enough. So it's better to have a Ricoh in your pocket than using your smartphones. We all know that smartphones, they have this teeny tiny sensor. And now with the fourth iteration, we still don't know anything about it. We don't know if it's gonna have phase detect. Probably it's not needed because with Ricoh, you can set the distance and snap and show it as it was a rangefinder. So you can preset the distance, let's say 2 meters or 6 feet away, and then with zoom focusing, it's exactly the same thing as if you were zoom focusing with a rangefinder with all the advantages that come from a digital compact camera version. Now, GR4, I cannot imagine what new functionalities will be implemented into the GR4. I can only think about, I don't know, a better sensor, a more reliable BSI stock sensor if you want to shoot a zillion frames per second, but there's no need, honestly. There's no need because Ricoh GR3 and 4, they are famous because they are a good companion when it comes down to street photography. In street photography, you just need to be there in the right place, in the right moment, and catch the story that is happening, unveiling in front of you. You don't need to have zillion frames per second. It's not sport photography. It's not wedding photography. So I really am waiting to see what new functionalities will be implemented in this camera. Stable, phase detect, whatever. Seriously, it is so easy to have a better enhanced version versus the GR3 because the GR3, it's 5 years old, almost 6. And so I know they released the GR3X with a different focal length. Let's see which focal length they will keep using for the GR4, and let's see about this monochrome. I'm really curious about the monochrome version because I love monochrome. We discussed this already. There are many episodes up here why we love monochrome, why starting reasoning with luminance rather than saturation is a good thing to exercise composition, to exercise telling stories with street photography. So stay tuned because I'm gonna follow the release, the anticipations, all the rumors that are being spread around in the next few weeks from here to Christmas, and we will be waiting the new GR4 monochrome just to enjoy it, just to go around and have fun snapping pictures with that. So with that, I hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, please remember to like it, share it on your social media, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the new videos to come, and I guess I will see you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.